Hi everybody, Riskmonger here. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2, where in the last episode, we finished the main storyline. At least for one possible version of Arthur Morgan. In that playthrough, Arthur died on top of a mountain, overlooking a beautiful sunrise, after helping John and his family escape from what was left of Dutch's gang. I reached that outcome by consciously shifting from character decisions that would lower my honor to character decisions that would raise my honor, leading to a quite literal Red Dead redemption. But in this bonus episode, I'm going back to an alternate timeline, or as I like to call it, a previous save file, to show you how certain things would have been different if Arthur had never taken the honorable track. So now we're picking things up right after episode 28 in the original Let's Play. This was after I helped Chief Rains Fall recover his sacred items from the army. And when I first got my honor above neutral, by absolving that one feller's debt. But from here on out, things are going to play out significantly differently. I changed my outfit to all black, I grew out my hair, I shaved myself a mean-looking goatee, and now I'm going to try to lower my honor level whenever possible, starting with the poor fella that just pulled up in this wagon.
Hey, wait up there. What you want? I need your money, tough guy. Don't try nothing dumb.
You want me to put a bullet in your skull?
Calm down.
He's packing heat, so it's just diffused.
Go piss on someone else's shoes.
Just kidding. Oh. I got hit there, but...
Let's go, boy.
The plan was to defuse real quick, to get him to drop his guard, before putting a bullet in his skull. Uh-oh.
Easy there.
Looks like there's a potential witness pulling up.
Buddy?
Get out! Why'd you do it?
Ain't it obvious?
I'll shoot you like a sick hound.
Oh, all right, let's try this again.
I don't have time for this. Just go.
You almost got
This ain't
shot,
a discussion.
idiot.
Ooh, fooled you, and see on the bottom there?
For Christ's sake.
Well,
Idiot.
I don't have time to celebrate getting my honor back down into the negative, so I gotta take care of another witness here. What?
All wrong.
Got him.
Fool.
Alright, well that's one of them, but looks like there's somebody else running around up there. That's probably the passenger in that coach that just pulled up.
Hey, not so fast.
Whoop. Didn't mean to do that, but let's try something different for you.
Oh, Lord
Don't
almighty.
make this difficult.
Take
I'll
that!
take that as a yes.
It's the wrong button.
Stay there.
Oh! Got her.
This can't be happening.
What? She's still up.
No.
Nothing personal, lady. Alright, well, that takes care of that. And let's make sure to get my honor nice and low here. Ooh. Ding. See that on the right? You get extra bad points for hacking up somebody's corpse. Ding. And once again for looting. So, just trying to drive my honor level low enough so that it won't creep back up into the positive.
Come on, boy.
And, you know, I don't feel good about playing this way. It's literally just for science. So that I can make sure to get that alternate ending when I eventually reach the end of the game. As we loot the coach driver. So, as I do some more random crimes to lower my honor level even further, let me explain to you how this episode is going to work. I'm not going to repeat every mission from here to the end of the game, but rather I'm going to skip around to show you bits of dialogue and cutscenes that change depending on whether you have high or low honor. As I'll just take this feller as a souvenir before I steal his wagon. So, the next relevant bit is a mission called The Fine Art of Conversation. which took place in episode 30 of the original Let's Play. This is when Charles and I tried to keep the peace during a meeting between Rains Fall and Colonel Favors of the Army. And things got a little heated when we had to rescue Captain Monroe from getting falsely accused and hanged for treason. So the mission itself plays out the same way. But if you remember, after we dropped Captain Monroe at the train station, we had a conversation with Sister Calderon, the nun we met in Saint Denis, where Arthur talked about his tuberculosis and how he's scared of dying. And she told him to take a gamble that love exists and do a loving act. Well, let's see if you can spot the difference here in the low honor version of this scene.
Get out of here, Captain Monroe.
I fear it may be Mr. Monroe from now on.
I'm sorry about your career. Here. Here's some money. You take it and get out of here and start a new life somewhere. I hear Tahiti's nice.
Thank you.
Just hop on a train to Saint Denis, jump on a boat, but avoid Guam.
Where?
Forget about it.
Meet you back at camp.
Reverend? Reverend. What are you doing here?
I'm leaving.
Running away?
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm running away. I tried to make Dutch see sense, but he's very strange recently.
And the women? Little Jack? You're leaving them?
I told them to run too. I asked them to come with me, and they wouldn't. I've changed. I'm a changed man, Arthur. I won't die over some nonsense spouted by a fool.
I ain't changed. I'm still a bad man.
Maybe your path isn't changing, Arthur.
My path is coming to an end, Reverend.
I know, son. I know. And I know that you will face your destiny like a man, like a warrior. Because that's what you are.
That's all I am. A fighter, a killer, and a crazy man.
So be it. You lived your way, you'll die your way. But in the time that you have left, don't compromise. And you'll do everything that you have to do just fine.
We'll see.
I don't have to see. I know you. Fight and keep fighting.
Okay. Good luck out there.
Be true to yourself, Mr. Morgan, and leave the lies and the hypocrisy to fools like me.
Alright, so instead of Sister Calderon, we get one last conversation with Reverend Swanson before he takes off. And, even the second time around, I don't do very well in these objectives. But yeah, Reverend Swanson had some interesting advice for Arthur. Don't compromise, keep fighting, and face your destiny like a warrior. So, he's not trying to guide us onto the right path. He's saying to embrace who we are. That's some encouragement for players who are determined to go through the game with a low honor level. So I thought that was kind of nice. But anyway, the next part I'm going to show you is a mission called Favored Sons, where Dutch leads Eagle Flies to attack the army.
There they are. Looks like more than we thought.
It's fine. We're only here to talk and administer a little good old-fashioned humiliation. You're owed that, son, at the very least.
Wait for my lead, men.
Everyone just stay calm. We've got the upper hand here.
I'm just going to skip ahead to later in the mission. And speaking of the mission objectives, remember there's a feller up there on the cannon at the top of the hill. One of the objectives was to take him out as quick as possible, so figured one way to do that is to throw some dynamite. Boom! Fire in the hole. So hopefully that took him out. Maybe not. Check out this 2-for-1. 2 people lined up. Got them both.
This is a lot of men.
Let's go check out the cannon here. Oh, there's still somebody up there. Uh-oh, there's another one. Execute this fella real quick. And then, skapow! Spun that fella right around.
Where's Peter?
Alright, let's skip even more here. And remember, Dutch and I fought our way down to this cliff face where we take a dramatic jump to safety. And so the rest of this plays out pretty much the same. What I'm really concerned about is the cutscene at the very end of the mission. If you remember in the original Let's Play, this was the first time that Arthur had a dream about a deer instead of a wolf, because I got my honor level up into the positive. But obviously that's different this time around, so I wanted you to see the alternate version.
Oh, don't give up now. Come here, big boy. Oh, I got you.
We're okay. Oh, we just escaped from chaos. Eagle flies must have been taken.
Taken or killed?
Well, we can't go find out.
No, not now.
Charles, we'll send them. I'll go tell him. You rest up, then go meet him up at the reservation. We are gonna make it, brother. I can feel it. Faith, Arthur. Have faith.
Alright, so here's that dream sequence. You can see on the left, skulking into frame, is another wolf, covertly stalking its prey. That's one of the more obvious differences between low honor and high honor. But now, I'm going to skip to a mission called The King's Son. This is when Charles and I go to break out eagle flies from the army fort, originally from episode 31. I'm starting it back here because I want to show you something funny. See, I turned on the cinematic camera for the ride up to the Wapiti reservation, and I had it in this mode so long that the game just automatically rides my horse for me. So, keep in mind, I'm not even holding the controller at this point. Look what happens as I ride up to the reservation here. Whoop.
Arthur. Hello, Charles.
Gets me every time.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
The chief, he's very... Maybe you could speak to him?
Yes, that's why I came.
He's in his tent.
Sure.
I'll wait for you here.
Alright, so most of this mission plays out the same way, regardless of your honor level. But I do want to show you part of the conversation that I have with Charles on the way to the fort.
You know, this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Dutch.
Yeah, but we all went along with it.
He saw eagle flies burned hot, and he fanned the flames. He never had any intention of helping those people.
This point, I ain't sure if he's got any intention of even getting us out of here. He could be stringing everyone along. But he's holding all the money. Ain't that crazy?
Alright, so that's the only part that's different.
You feel that? There's rain on the wind.
I know.
I'm just going to turn Arthur and Charles down for a minute while I keep talking.
If it goes bad,
If you remember, in the high honor version, Arthur says he still hopes he could steer Dutch right,
more to lose.
and also mentioned that he was fond of Rain's Fall. That's why he wants to help him. But in this version, it's all about how Arthur doesn't trust anybody, and also about how Dutch is holding all the money.
It's gonna get worse.
Wait, actually there is another subtle difference. So I'm gonna let this play for a little while longer.
We're riding to break an Indian chief's son out of a cavalry fort. We could both die tonight. In a way, it is a gift to know. In a way, you are lucky.
Sure don't feel like that.
You still have time to make amends. The others, Hosea, Lenny, Sean, all them, they didn't.
Maybe.
You're lucky. You got the chance to do something better.
Here's the different part
My
coming
guess
up
is
soon.
maybe that's why you're here now.
I'm here now because Dutch asked me to. I need to keep playing along with his plan until I find out where all that money's hidden.
Okay.
Yeah, see how now it becomes all about the money?
Just here should be
And he's claiming that he's just playing along with Dutch's plan? Wait a minute. Am I going the right way? Nope. Looks like cinematic camera has steered me wrong again. Alright, well, while I'm here, I do want to show you one more part of this mission. This part has nothing to do with your honor level, but it's just a funny glitch I wanted to show you.
We'll never get past these guards. Get up that tower and try to distract them.
So here I'm trying to jump onto the ladder, but instead...
What are you doing, Arthur? The whole fort is on lockdown. We'll never get eagle flies out now.
For some reason, Arthur decides to do a pull-up on that little hanging rope there, which somehow alerts everybody to our presence. So, that's that. So, the next mission I'm going to show you is Mrs. Sadie Adler, widow.
Who are you?
Again, going out of order from the original Let's Play.
Good to see you back, Arthur.
And starting from now, I'm going to use a little graphic to point at the subtitles of parts that are different from the High Honor version.
Sadie?
You okay?
Peachy?
You sure?
No, I ain't sure.
You still working?
Is anybody still working? The whole goddamn place full of people bickering, fighting and lying. It makes me real sad.
I know. I need someone to ride with me.
Do what?
Finish off them O'Driscolls. I hear the last of them is holed up at Hanging Dog Ranch.
I don't have it in me no more. I saw Colm swing. I just don't care.
I was a married woman. You know what they did to me. And to my husband? Look, you're the only one of these fools that I trust. I've got to do this.
I'll tell you what. I'll do it. But there's something you could help me with.
Sure.
You, me, and John. This whole thing is pretty much done, but Dutch still has our money hidden away, so...
But how do you mean?
When the time comes, just be ready.
What do you mean?
I mean, if we can get out of here with money, you and me, we're more ghosts than people. And none of that loyalty matters.
Jesus. Okay. I'm with you.
Well, then you got yourself a gun. What's left of one?
Thank you, Arthur. You want to ride with me now, or meet me up at Hanging Dog Ranch when you can? Thanks, Arthur. Okay. Come on.
So again, you see how in this one, Arthur's MO is all about getting the money, whereas before, he wanted to help John and his family make it out of there so that they have a chance at a better life for themselves. It really shows how much effort went into crafting this game's story, that they were able to provide for two very different outcomes, at least in terms of character motivation. And again, here's another dream about a wolf, which is obviously a deer in the High Honor version. Although, I don't necessarily see wolves as dishonorable in themselves, but that's an issue for another time. And after I wake up here, I want to show you just a little bit of the gameplay of the actual mission.
Fine morning for killing.
Hey.
Listen to Sadie's dialogue here as she's killing these O'Driscolls.
Jake Adler, Sadie Adler, we was good people.
You hear that? She's chanting her and her husband's name. Almost like a mantra. And I don't know if she only says that if you have low honor, but I didn't hear it in the previous playthrough.
You take the barn, I'll take the farmhouse. And remember, if he's fat and he's got a beard, he's mine.
I'll try. There's guns
All right,
all over this
so let's
lawn.
skip to the end here. So I've cleared out the barn. Sadie's about to find that feller she was looking for. Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah. He was a good man, my Jakey. We was always sweet on one another.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I miss him every day, every moment. They turned me into a monster, Arthur. But my memories of him, they still pure.
I ain't even got that.
You know, you're a confusing man, but you might just be the best friend I got, Arthur.
I know the company you keep. The competition ain't too fierce. We should get away from her.
All right, so another subtle difference. Instead of saying that Arthur's a good man, she says he might be the best friend I got.
I think I need to be alone for a bit.
I understand. You, might want to get yourself cleaned up.
Thank you, Arthur.
Man, my Van Dyke is coming in real nice. So, that's that. Basically the end of Sadie's arc. And the next mission I'm going to show you is called The Bridge to Nowhere. This is when John and I go blow up that bridge.
I think the line held. You want the honors?
Sure.
The mission where Bill and I pick up the actual dynamite plays out the same either way. Boom!
Well, I guess old Dutch got all the smoke he wants.
Let's hope so.
You really think that that'll draw attention away from us?
I guess we'll see. Tell the truth, I ain't even sure I fully understand Dutch's plan with all this.
Like I said, John, when the time comes, you go.
What about loyalty to everything?
You've been loyal. I've been loyal. Look what that cost. You know, all that ever mattered to me was loyalty. It was all I knew. It's all I ever believed in. Well, not anymore, John. Soon, you gotta go. Go. Don't look back.
I'll think about it.
Now, I've done a lot of thinking. Look at us. Out here risking our necks, and for what exactly? For a silly idea that don't even exist.
How you mean?
You know just what I mean. You need cash. You got a family. I need a vacation. And Dutch has all the money for safekeeping.
You know something? Abigail thinks she might know where some of that money is.
Well, you tell her she better make sure. And then come talk to me. And we'll find out just who and what we should be loyal to.
I don't know, Arthur.
Nor do I. But I am starting to see things clearly now. And I ain't being taken for a fool no more. Now get out of here.
So, again, some pretty subtle differences here. It's mostly a shift in Arthur's tone. He just seems more like a man that's fed up with everything. More so than someone who has any hope for helping his friend get a better life. And it's interesting, in the High Honor version, this mission is the first time that Arthur mentions the money. But of course, if you have Low Honor, that's pretty much his primary concern from much earlier on. Alright, so now,
Okay there.
we're heading to the final missions of the game.
Good boy.
This one's called Our Best Selves. Takes place in episode 32, the series finale. And first, let's do a little maintenance. We've seen this before. Have some chewing tobacco, which fortifies your Deadeye meter, but drains your core. And then if you eat and drink, it refills your core back up. But you see, Low Honor Arthur is such a badass. He doesn't even have any stew. He just drinks coffee for dinner. Alright, and there's one other thing I want to show you before the start of the mission. Which is a different interaction with Micah's friend Cleet.
You've just got one of them faces I'd love to hit.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Keep talking and I will.
What's your problem?
Oh, stop trying to act tough.
Okay, I've had it with you now.
Whoa.
I don't like you.
This job better be worth it, Micah.
Yep, back to the old antagonizing.
Well, at least you ain't run off.
And here we go.
What you talking about?
Pearson left. Old uncle. The traitors. Both gone at dawn. They said to young Tilly they were running to save themselves.
Well, I guess they don't want to die, Dutch.
Ain't nobody gonna... This is a tough time. And you ain't doing too well. But we, our community, we will survive. They will not crush us.
I hope so. But if we let Jack and the women free, well, then
There
maybe
ain't
we
no
can...
freedom for no one in this country no more, Arthur. One more big score, we got enough money to leave. All this turmoil has the army and Pinkerton spinning. We take a boat and slip away.
I don't know what you're saying, Dutch, but it seems like I've heard it all before.
Just one more
And there's
train.
always a goddamn train.
Arthur! This is different. We know this is full of cash. Army payroll, money and supplies to repair the bridge that you blew. This is all going to plan. What do you think?
It sounds wonderful. Hell, I ain't got much to lose, but you gotta do what's right and cut some loose. John and his family, I'm afraid I have to insist. I mean, we gotta let them go, because if the Pinkertons come through again, they will kill everyone.
John? Insist?
Yeah. Insist.
Of course, pal. Whatever you think is best, I will See to it, huh? Now, we gonna rob a train?
Sure.
We will survive. We will flourish. We have work to do, my friends. Let's go. Come on. We are gonna borrow a little money from old Uncle Sam and be out of his hair once and for all. He insists upon it. Insists. Let's ride out, gentlemen. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
So, just the one difference there. Nothing too earth-shattering. And despite all this hype about one last train, the train job itself actually plays out the same, regardless of your honor. But before that, I will show you the part where John and Arthur go pick up the dynamite.
I'll get the dynamite.
No, I can do it.
Sure?
I'm fine.
Okay. It's in the back.
And just as a reminder, in the high honor version, this conversation played out with Arthur saying that if he could help John and his family escape, along with Tilly and Susan, then maybe this will all have meant something. But as you can imagine, it's going to look quite a bit different with low honor.
Got it.
All right. Let's get this done. You think this is gonna work?
Who knows? I don't trust nothing no more. That mess in the oil factory? I swear he looked me in the eye and walked away.
Like with me in the bank. But listen, Abigail just told me the money, it's hidden in the caves at Beaver Hollow.
What?
Yeah. So much for never hiding it near camp. Dutch was getting even sloppier than we thought.
Okay, well, let's get through this job and make a plan. Get the money and get the hell out of here. You, Abigail, and Jack go live your life.
And you?
I reckon head out west, someplace dry. See if I can shake this goddamn cough. But first, we got one last train, John.
One last train.
All right. So, again, I'm going to skip the train job itself. And I'm also going to cut together a cool little musical mashup.
Who did?
Agent Milton and his men took her to Van Horn to be put on a boat and tried for murder.
I am sorry to hear that.
We gotta let her go. Me and the boys know.
Yep.
We need to keep riding on this one, Dutch. You know it. Every man here knows
So we
it.
just gonna let the boy be made an orphan?
It ain't like that.
What is it like?
I wanna live, cowpoke. I still got the choice. Dutch, it's just a girl.
You're right. Micah, it pains me to say it, Arthur. But he's right.
Hutch!
Come on, boys.
Yeah! Well, I guess that's that then. All them goddamn years.
Come on, Arthur. Let's go get her. You and me is all we need.
Miss Tilly. Here. Take this. You take this money, too. Take Jack, and you wait at Copperhead Landing for Abigail and Mrs. Adler.
Thank you, Arthur.
Just get out of here and go live your life. This is done.
All right, Arthur. I'll miss.
Nah, don't start with all that. Jack, come here. Be brave, son. I'm gonna go get your mama. Mrs. Adler. Ride with me.
All right, let's skip a little bit more here.
All them years.
It's gonna be all right. We're gonna get Abigail out.
Of course we are. Because we don't leave our own behind. That's what Dutch taught us.
Well, seems his mind got changed on that idea.
I remember one time, years ago, he let fly at me for robbing this house, saying that man was too poor. How taken from him was no different from the system we was fighting against. Now, he don't care who dies, so long as he and Micah get rich off of it.
Micah is a goddamn sickness.
But John said Abigail knows where the money's hidden. If we can get to her in time, we might be able to get to it before they do.
Let's just get her out first.
Hosea, Mac, Davy, Jenny, Sean, Lenny. Now, John, we have to put an end to this. And Eagle flies. Another angry young fool he used, just like he did with the rest of us.
Like I said, Arthur, we don't need them. We're gonna make this right. Me and you together. What's left of it. Now come on.
All right, so you can really see Arthur's anger coming out in the low honor version of that conversation. And since I wouldn't want all that anger to go to waste, I'm going to show you just the highlights of Arthur fighting his way through Van Horn. I'll start these two off with a pistol. Got one. Got him!
Oh, you're dead now, Morgan.
Oh, you first. Ooh, right in the face. Ooh, get off that balcony. Last one's on the pier. Gotcha. And remember what we've got planned for the last one? What? Closer than last time. You know what? These pistols are too good for you. Oh, sliced up good. You don't get dinged on your honor for hacking up these Pinkertons. And this next cutscene where you confront Agent Milton is the same regardless of honor, so I'm just gonna skip over that. Just want to show you one shot on horseback.
More on the right, Arthur.
One. Oh! Yeah, look at badass Arthur. There's that shot I was looking for.
Bastards grabbed me outside camp. I was with Tilly and Jack. It happened so fast, I couldn't do anything.
It's all right. Jack and Tilly are fine.
Ladies, I'm fine. Hold up a moment.
Arthur, there's no time.
There's time.
What happened to John? Where's John?
I don't... I think...
Arthur.
He...
What?
He got killed or he got captured.
No.
I'm really sorry.
No!
Abigail, I was on the train and I didn't see it.
No!
Listen, we got Jack. He's safe. Mrs. Adler will take you to him. But, John, I want you to know this. He loved you. He loved you, and Jack, he did. He wasn't perfect, but he did. Now, you gotta go get that boy. Come on, get out of here.
Arthur, what are you doing?
I gotta go have a little chat before I get much sicker.
No, Arthur.
Don't you owe Arthur me. Neither of you two. Not now. You both know. I gotta go settle some things. For me, no one else. You go get that boy. There'll be time for sorrow later.
If you're headed back there, Arthur, take this. I don't need it anymore.
What's that?
There's a chest in them caves, in the back to the left, hidden under a wagon. Dutch's chest. All our money. I know John told you I knew where it was.
Abigail Roberts.
Always was a good thief.
That you was. Yeah, get out of here.
Alright, so for this section, not only do we have a slightly different music track, but pay attention to the dialogue snippets that you hear as we ride back to camp.
Yeah.
The many miles we walk, the many things we learn, the building of a shrine, only just to burn. That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
We are not criminals. We are outlaws.
I see clearly that your world is not a world from which one can escape.
May the wind be at your back. Good fortune touch your hand. May the cards lay out astray, all from your command. That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
You speak as if killing was something I cared about.
You have turned into my son.
There's a big picture here, Arthur. Trust me.
My pa used to say you stare into the fire long enough, you can see the whole world pass by. Shine light into darkness.
Alright. And to be honest, I'm not even sure where some of those quotes came from. And this next cutscene isn't different from the High Honor version, but I'm going to show you most of it, just to keep the momentum going.
Get them bags packed up quick, Miss Grimshaw. We ain't got long. Hurry!
We just got plenty of time, Micah. I just saw Agent Milton, Dutch. Abigail shot him. She's okay. Not that you care too much about that. You rats. All of you. Seems old Micah was pretty close with Milton.
What the hell are you talking about, cowpoke?
You talked.
That's a goddamn lie.
Dutch.
Dutch, think of the future.
Milton told me.
And you believe him, Black Lung? You believe him?
It all makes sense now.
No, it damn well doesn't.
Dutch. All of you, you pick your side now because this is over. All them years, Dutch. For this snake.
There's Pinkertons coming, fast!
Now! Who amongst you is with me? And who is betraying me?
Well, I'll be here.
Think for yourself.
He's lying. He's lying!
Put your guns down!
God damn it! Move!
Skip a bit more here.
There's Pinkertons everywhere! We gotta move!
So now it's John and Arthur trying to ride to safety.
There's an army of these sons of bitches!
remember how this goes. John got one of them, so there's just 1 and 2 left. And after this very emotional sequence with my horse, I get to make a pivotal choice here.
Come on, brother. Let's go.
Give me a second.
Come on. Push, Arthur. Arthur! Come on, Arthur. Let's go.
Well, what about the money? Abigail gave me the key.
I head down there, I'm dead in 5 minutes. I got a family. That's more important.
Maybe you're right, but...
You want the money? You head down. I gotta go to my family.
And since we're going full low honor here,
Arthur, just make the call.
We're going back.
Take this. And this. And get out of here. I'll see you around, John Marston.
Be safe.
Dutch. Micah. Come and get me, you bastards. Dutch!
All right.
Micah! Come and get me, you bastards!
Listen to this music.
Someone kill this guy!
There's one behind the tree. So this is a lot less emotional than the high honor version. It is a lot more epic. Oh. Gotcha. Now let's take a little shortcut. One. Oh! Point blank. Another one right here? I don't think so. See if I can get this rifle. Call out?
You brought this on yourself, Dutch.
Man. I mean, in a way, this does seem a lot more satisfying than just running away from the Pinkertons up that mountain.
Where are you, Micah? We're coming for you,
Whoop. There's more of them. One. What? Gotcha. Micah again.
Stop hiding, Micah. You should have run when you had the chance.
It does definitely feel like this is a fool's errand, but I also feel much more in control of my destiny. Like I'm running to meet things head on. Whoop. Didn't mean to take a dive there. Is there any more Pinkertons coming up? Where is he? There he is. Come on. 2 for 1 here. Boom. Last one. Whoa, he's getting close. Alright. I think the pistols are a better bet.
Micah, you dirty rat!
Oh man. Camp's on fire.
Where are you, Dutch?
I don't see anybody here, but... Stupid boxes.
Micah!
So now... gotta go down into the caves, find that chest that Abigail told me about. We haven't really spent much time in these caves. but it's a really cool environment, actually. Looks like this is the wagon. Just gotta see where the heck that... Yep, there it is. Oh, there we go. Get these boxes out of the way first.
Here we go.
All right. Should open up nicely. Got a big sack full of money. Whoa, $42,000. That's quite the savings we got. Whoa. And while it may look like I'm just running around here aimlessly, this is all deliberate. You see, just wanted to give you guys a little tour of these caves before we headed out of them forever. Yeah, remember the Murphy brood used to stay here. They must have stockpiled a bunch of stuff that they stole from people. Alright, looks like we made it. Whoa! Micah! What? Did I just get stabbed?
Cannot stay away! How, Black Lung? Should have left with your friend Marston. Let the money be.
Sure.
Wait, where's the knife? Oh.
I figured that you and I had some unfinished business.
Alright, so the knife glitched out a little bit. This is very different than the fist fight we had on top of the mountain.
You weak fool.
Let's go on the offensive. Oh. Down there.
I should have killed you long ago.
Oh.
You weak fool. I've waited a long time to kill you.
Got him.
Oh, I know. You goddamn snake.
Snake? Okay, and you're a vulture. Robbing Dutch after all he's done for you.
Man.
You betrayed us.
Tell you, the game really does a good job of making you feel weak and helpless here.
I'm half dead and you still can't kill me.
Oh. Come on.
I never trusted you.
Missed me? And I guess the combination of the tuberculosis and that knife wound in my side will be making it hard for me to fight back here.
Dirty rat.
Oh, still got some fight in you, huh?
It's easy when I'm fighting a coward.
That's all you got, Black Lung?
In the face there. Oh no!
Get greedy, did you, Black Lung? I knew you wanted the money as much as any of us.
Sure. But I also wanted you rat. Dead.
Greedy snakes always get killed first.
On why you're still alive.
Break free.
Oh, shit. Look what I got and done. Looks like you lost, Black Lung.
Oh, no.
I didn't lose.
That winning?
I stopped you. And I told everyone you were right. That's winning enough for me.
Micah!
Oh, Arthur. You damn fools.
I told you, Dutch, that he'd come back here to rob us, like I said he would.
I came to take what's mine. You rat.
I ain't no rat, Black
You
Lung.
lie, Micah. You're the rat. Not Molly Dutch. It's him. Him! Kill him! Not Molly. Now Miss Grimshaw. Not even cold.
You're dying, Black Lung. And you've gone crazy.
Let him damn us all, Dutch.
Come on, Dutch. Gotta go. Dutch. Let's go. I never... Dutch! Well... I must say, Arthur... It's been a lot of fun.
Oh. Right in the back. Damn, that is bleak. But I must say, even after that, Dutch does not go off with Micah. There's one last shot of a wolf. Alright, well, I do not want to end the episode on that note, so I'm actually going to go back to an even earlier save file. This is actually from the very first time I played through the game. You might recognize this outfit because I recreated it for this playthrough. It's right around episode 17. I actually modeled it after the character of Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York, which is ironic since I chose the high honor path the whole time through the game. But this will let me show you what happens if you choose to go back for the money, even if you have high honor. Which doesn't really make sense story-wise, but the game does have a contingency if you choose to go that route. So now I'm going to skip most of that final mission to right before that final knife fight with Micah. And let's see how things play out differently. Once again, stabbed by that invisible knife.
Cannot stay away! Have Black Lung! Should have left with your friend Marston. Let the money be.
Sure. I figured that you and I had some unfinished business.
The disappearing knife does kind of take you out of it. Ooh! Got him right in the kidney. That's a wound.
Oh, still got some fight in you, huh?
It's easy when I'm fighting a coward.
That's all you got, Black Lung?
Missed. Alright, I'm getting a couple good swipes in here.
I never trusted you.
Too greedy there. Nothing there.
Oh, that money's mine.
Good block. Nice, another parry. Ah, come on.
You weak fool. I've waited a long time to kill you.
Oh, I know. You goddamn snake.
Snake? Okay, and you're a vulture. Robbing Dutch after all he's done for you.
I mean, even though I know there's no hope of winning,
That all you got?
just want it so bad every time.
Kill me there. Come on!
It's like I think maybe things will go differently if I could just get that perfect swing in there. All right, here we go. And your move, Micah. Gotcha. Ooh, nice.
Oh, you got me pretty good, Black Lung. Come on now. Let's end it!
Right, I've seen this before. Beat this until I can break free. Ooh. Nicely done, Arthur.
Stop this. Just stop this. Both of you fools.
He's turned, Dutch. I told you. He's turned. He came back here to rob you.
I didn't turn, Micah. You did. Tell Dutch what you said to Agent Melton.
Shut your mouth. You're talking nonsense.
You're the rat, Micah. I'm Molly, Dutch. Him.
You're dying, Black Lung.
Yeah, you're dead. Inside, you're dead.
Come on, Dutch. Let's get the money and get out of here. Dutch. Let's go. It's nonsense. Of course it is!
Well, there goes the money. I tell you what, at least I didn't get stabbed in the back. Oh, and look at that. It's not as majestic as the view from on top of the mountain, but it has its charms. Yep. There's that deer. Highly honorable deer. Alright, so I hope you fellers enjoyed not one but two alternate endings. So now all I've got left are the epilogues, which I will show you starting in the next episode.